What's going on, guys? Box here and welcome back to some more Ride 4, and today we're going to be trying out the Kawasaki Ninja H2R, which is officially the fastest bike on the game. We've already tried it out on the preview build, but I want to try it out again on the full game now just to see what it's like. So yesterday or the day before, I can't remember when I'm going to upload this, but we tried out this, which is the most expensive bike, 4.2 million. I think the Kawasaki Ninja is about 1.4 million, something like that, 1.3 million. And it is the quickest bike in terms of performance points. So we'll be able to give this one a go, see how it feels in terms of braking and handling. It's not going to be as good as this one, but it's got much higher top end speed. So we're going to go 200 plus miles per hour, whereas this guy right here, the T12 MASSIMO, it topped out about 190 down that Phillip Island front straight. So we're going to test this out, and then I am going to look to do a comparison video between these two bikes, just to see what the difference is. Then we can take a look and see what one of your typical super bikes is going to be like. So like your Kawasaki Ninja and the Panigale, and maybe even the Fireblade as well. But let's get into we're gonna go head to Monza again, maybe. I don't know which track I want to do actually. I'm thinking Monza because of that front straight. I just want to see what sort of top end speed we can get out of this thing. I changed my mind. We're gonna go to Okayama and we're gonna go to the GP circuit there. So let's give it a go. What sort of time of day do we want? Don't really know. Let's go for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't really matter. And let's get in Okayama then. Let's see how we get on. It's going to be a 4-lap race again. Now, in terms of tyres, yeah, medium front, medium rear. That's what I was thinking. The game has suggested what I think it was. And because this bike, it's not a race modified bike. So when you race the AI, they put you in the same class. So in order to do that and have similar performance, you only get to race against other H2Rs because they're the only ones in this class with different performance. There's a huge crash and I've had the worst start. It doesn't feel as nimble as the MASSIMO, and the brakes aren't as good as the MASSIMO either, or the other super bikes, but it is so quick in a straight line. Just got to be so careful with it. And since we did the preview video, I have learned that this bike is supercharged. So there we go. Yeah, I can already tell the handling when you compare it to the MASSIMO is not quite as good. So gonna have to bear that in mind. Like, look at the brakes, just won't get stopped. So this opening lap has been a little bit embarrassing, to be honest. So the thing that would help this, upgrade the brakes, and then I would say upgrade the engine. I don't know what upgrades you could do. We'll have a look at that in another video. We'll have a look at the upgrades for this bike. Alright, what's the gap then? About a second up to the guy in P8. Got a lot of work to do, and just look at the brakes. It doesn't stop. This thing. Now, this feels, I don't know, I can't remember because I was at a different track in the preview build. Yeah, the handling, it's not, I don't know, it's not as agile as a bike. I know this is a road bike, but considering it's up there, it should probably handle almost like a super bike. But look at that, braking at 200 meters and it just doesn't stop. Right, so because we've had a bit of a practice in this thing again, I'm going to restart that race. I'm going to get ourselves off to a better start. We're going to get into a bit of a race, hopefully, with the AI. Let's see. Charging down to turn number 1, braking about the 100 meter board, tuck it in. Oh, what are they doing? The AI, man, they do some crazy stuff on this. Very aggressive from the AI, and we find ourselves back here again. Take 3 then on the Kawasaki Ninja H2R. This time, we're going to get into a bit more of a battle with the AI. Let's go. Right, I think there are some Kawasaki H2s and then the H2R as well. So the H2Rs are the ones without the wing mirrors, I think, and the ones with the wing mirrors. Oh, the side mirrors are H2s. Oh man, that was scary. So let's see. They're pretty similar in terms of performance, really. Just one's road legal, I think, and the other potentially isn't without the mirrors. But here we go. Yeah, look at the straight line speed on this thing. I need to... Whoa! It's coming back at us on the brake. I've noticed that with the AI. They're so good on the brakes. Haha. Getting back underneath. But it feels a bit like a boat. So this is a bit better then. But I am going to definitely do a comparison for this bike to a super bike, or even that T12 MASSIMO. And I want to see how that T12 compares to like a standard factory super bike. Oh, wow. Got all out of shape there. You have to really be careful and carry the momentum. But like I say, the AI, they are really good on the brakes, which makes it hard to defend. So I'm gonna get some upgraded brakes for this bike, definitely. We're gonna max it out and upgrade it, and then we'll max out the T12 too and see what is actually the fastest bike. On paper, this one has more performance points, but I think stick it around and compare lap times. I feel like the MASSIMO, purely because it handles so much better, you'll gain more time around the track. You'll only gain time on the straights in this thing here. I mean, look, braking 250 meters, and it's only just braking down for the hairpin at turn 5. So it's absolutely mad, this bike. And there's been a recent update to this game too. I think it's like the launch update, and the handling feels so much better. It feels a lot smoother. You can probably tell. I ran it deep into turn 8. I can't brake as late as I think I can on this thing. Let's see if we can get into the top 5. Front tyres are a little bit hot. That's probably why we're losing a little bit of performance. But here we go then, down the main straight. What sort of speed we're going to hit? It's a short front straight as well. Brake about 175 meters, and I didn't even see. I think it's about 180. It's got some crazy acceleration and top end speed. Launches out of the corners, and you can barely flip it over. Have to lift through there, and then you crazy on the brakes. And this is, I think this is a longer straight than the front straight. So let's give it some beans down here. We're gonna have to brake about 250 meters again. 170. Oh, I'm gonna have to brake again. Over 180, I think. I didn't quite. I was trying to look for my braking zone and keep an eye on the top speed. It's a little bit difficult, that. Whoa, the rear end then. Guy behind's about 4/10. He's coming after us big time. Only got one more lap after this one. Don't know if we'll be able to get this guy. The AI are very strong on this game. A lot stronger than MotoGP. Into the final corner. Still about 1.2 off. Maybe needed a hard front tyre. We've improved on that lap. Oh, brake, brake, brake. Look at them battling up the road here. Come on. The guy behind, he can't catch us either. It's very neck and neck. Very tight with the AI. Oh, he's going for the overtake. If they battle, we can get in the top 5 maybe. 0.8 off. It's the closest we've been. It's so tricky because you're all on the same bike as well, so there's nowhere really you can perform better than the others. And oh, I'm over. Oh no! Overridden the bike, and he comes through at the final corner. He goes deep though. We'll get him back. Settle for P6. I was hoping for a bit of a better result, really, to push for the podium. But it's a bit of a handful, this bike. It's as opposed to the MASSIMO, it really it handles and brakes as well as it being incredibly powerful. So it just feels a lot easier to ride. So you can really push it. Yeah, you can see there's some H2s there. So difference is, yeah, not really much difference. But yeah, crazy race. So that has been it for today's video on Ride 4. I hope you really have enjoyed this look again at the fastest bike on Ride 4. Next, I think I'll be looking to upgrade this bike, and probably the MASSIMO as well if we can. Even if we can upgrade those bikes, I don't know if you can, I'll have a look. And then I want to look to see how they compare to like your standard stock super bike. So your Panigale, your race modified Panigale, your Fireblades, your BMW S1000RR. I want to see how those sort of world superbike and like British superbike style bikes compare to like the prototype bike of the MASSIMO, and then also this very crazy supercharged Kawasaki. So yeah, stay tuned for the channel for that, as well as Ride 4 career mode. A MotoGP career mode is coming back very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But for now, if you did enjoy the video, smash the like button, share it around with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe for more. So we'll see you in the next one.